Okay, welcome to my workstation. Today, what I'm going to talk about is how to continue to be excellent, productive, and adding value in your organization while working from home. And I'd like to provide some characteristics, attributes. These are the things that I learned during the past 1 month working from home as well, like you. And I'd like to propose an acronym HOME, HOME. H stands for honest, obedient, motivated, and excellent. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I believe that a person who works from home is number one, honest. Very important is honesty. Everything right now is based on trust. Some organization, they will have the platform for you or employees to log in and log out online, but some or most of the organization will not have. So basically, you're gonna be relying only on the trust factor that is being given to you. So quite important is to build that discipline and rhythm to make yourself available from 8 to 5 if you are required to work during that period in a normal setup. That means if you're given tasks, finish it as much as you can. Now the challenge is, what if you also have kids like us, where something that we learn and we can share with you is we also struggle because we're not homeschooling our children. They go to a regular school, but because of this COVID-19 crisis, all of them are asked or were asked to do e-learning as well. So Michelle and I started finding that rhythm of planning it beforehand. So what we do is we check our schedules, our calendar of event next the following day. We check on the subjects of the kids. We try to at least match them, and in between, if we have some gaps, we can sit down with them, check what's the progress. And while we are having our tasks in the office, we are allowing them also to do their chores in the school. That to us seems to be quite working. I'm not sure if that's gonna work with you, but if you feel that there's value in it, you can start doing that. Another thing is, what if there are some personal errands that you need to do? Well, to me, being honest means you need just to be upfront. You tell your boss or your colleague said, I need to be excused in this particular time. I'm sure they will understand it. Number two, a person who works from home is a person who is obedient. I'll tell you one good thing. My boss, what he does is usually every morning, he will all call us at 9 o'clock, have that teleconference meeting, talk about the previous day, what are the tasks that we have in terms of progress, and somehow that forum is also meant to discuss things that he wanted us to do. And then we agree on that, we perform on that, and keep showing obedience to what is being agreed to be done. Very important, if things happen and things that may perhaps delay the delivery of what is expected from you, my suggestion is go back to first point. Be honest. Talk to your boss, talk to your colleague. I think this might not probably work because of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Always be proactive. Because a person who is obedient, I believe, has a strong likelihood that can receive an outstanding performance rating and outstanding result in his job. Another thing is that a person who works from home is a person who is always motivated. Very difficult nowadays with this COVID-19 crisis going on, a lot of bad news that you're hearing, not only within here but also back home, that makes you anxious. Anxiety is always our biggest enemy right now, much more to focus on our job. There's also challenges in terms of system access. System is slow. You cannot easily hold of people that you want to speak to, put them in a meeting. But those are difficulties. But I believe that we need to continue to stay motivated. Another thing on the motivation side, I don't know about you, but I think that when you are, during this time, it's easy for you to go to the kitchen, eat, and have your lunch and snacks. And if you don't have much physical activity, somehow it has an influence on how you perceive things as well. So my encouragement is at least, do some physical activities, use the stairs, YouTube, use those videos. I know some friends of mine are doing that. And then finally, a person who works from home is a person who is always excellent. Strive to perform excellently. Whatever task that your boss has given to you, give your 100%. Be it pre-COVID-19 or during COVID-19 crisis, perform excellently. In other words, not only in the way you do things, but also building relationship within the organization. Communication should be a priority at this very moment. Gamitin mo, you use everything that you have, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, whatever technology, WhatsApp, phone call, is quite very important and useful nowadays that we excel in our communication. Now here's the thing, how can I keep myself honest, obedient, motivated, and excellent nowadays? I believe it's about understanding one important point. And I want to share this to you. Colossians chapter 3, verse 23, it says there, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as if you're working for the Lord, not for human masters. When you have the mindset that whatever I do is I'm doing it for the Lord, that means regardless whether I'm working from home or I'm working at my physical premises, be it pre-COVID-19 or during COVID-19 crisis, I can still be honest, I can still be obedient, I can still be motivated, and I can still be excellent in the things that I do. God bless you.